Gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
What's up, everybody? This is your boy Chef Don, and I just want to welcome you on over here to the channel. Welcome. This is your boy again, Chef Don. Please make sure you like this video. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Okay, make sure you subscribe to the channel and bang that notification bell so you don't miss nothing. Okay, you don't want to miss nothing at all. All right. Um, Again, make sure you hit that like button so you can go on and push us up in the algorithm so the people can see what's going on. All right. Hello to everyone. Hello. Welcome again. We are going to be discussing the drama that is going on over there with the escape child. Who can I run to? It seems like they can't run to nobody. They can't run to nobody. And and they don't have no understanding. It's a whole bunch of drama. It's a whole bunch of drama. Anyway, y'all, make sure you like this video. I'm gonna play this introduction. We're gonna get right into some things. All right, y'all. So let's get into some things. So, in case if you guys do not know, it seems like the R&B group Escape has been having drama for the last several weeks now. Okay, it's been for the last several weeks, and we're gonna get into a couple of things. Now, I did a video already in regards to Escape when they first started this drama, right? When the drama first started, we basically seen it based off of people picking up the fact that Latasha had on something different at the Soul Train Music Awards. Now, if you don't know, these ladies were honored at the Soul Train Music Awards this bit that aired this past weekend. Okay, this past, I think was it Saturday? Was it Yeah, Saturday the 26th was the Soul Train Music Awards. By the way, shout out to the Soul Train Music Awards. They did bring in about 888,000 viewers or 89,000 viewers, 889,000 viewers. So shout out to them for that. I think that's pretty dope. Considering all the football and everything like that that's going on and all of that kind of stuff. So let's get into some things. All right. So the first thing I want to kind of bring up is I just kind of want to take y'all back a little bit. Okay. I want to take y'all back. Now, remember Tasha allegedly, and Tasha is the one, of course, that is dressed different from the group. Now, Tasha allegedly showed up at the Soul Train Awards in that particular dress, right? Well, the ladies, I guess the ladies already knew that she's probably gonna show up in something different, right? But I think what shocked everybody is the fact that Twitter and all of them people went up in arms. Now, Candy made this original post, I believe, the day that they filmed the Soul Train Awards, right? Again, Lady of Soul winners, it's a blessing to still be here. Thank you all for the support. Love y'all. Make sure y'all watch the Soul Train Awards on November the 26th. Me and my girls performed, and they did. But Candy turned her comments off right there, right? Now, of course, there was some other stuff going on. Everybody was saying, Tasha messed things up on the red carpet and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And it went from there. And Candy just wasn't feeling it. Candy wasn't feeling it. Now, I also shared the actual text messages that were placed on social media between the two stylists. Okay, so Tiny Tamika and Candy had their own stylists separate from Tasha. Shout out to Jeremy, the stylist for the other three ladies. And I'm not quite sure who her stylist was, but her stylist reached out to Candy's to Jeremy, I'm assuming. And this again, this information is alleged. This is based off of what we've actually seen in the news. But there was a conversation, and in the conversation, we gotta admit it, we do see that the stylist is asking um what are the colors for the red carpet, and the person responds back and says that and again, I don't even know, like I said, I don't know who these text messages are. We don't know, we don't know. But whoever responded by saying that just kind of go with black because they don't really know, right? Mind you, the other ladies are saying that she kind of, I mean, that they knew about it, and because she had a different stylist, it just kind of seems like they didn't decide to go with what everybody else had on, right? All right, that's that. Now, it just didn't stop there though. It didn't stop there. It did not stop there. A lot of people had some things to say in regards to this, and it's just never ending. So let's get here. And all right. So I want to pull up the response that was made um from Tamika Scott. Okay. Now again, Tamika was siding with Candy at this particular time, and we have heard that they have had some type of issue, right? They've had some type of issue. But we're gonna read this here really quick. I'm assuming they might have tagged to Tamika or Tasha. I'm not sure who they tagged. Uh I'm thinking it was no, that look a little bit too long to be Tamika. Maybe I don't know who they tagged in this, but anyway, it has nothing to do with right or wrong, or if it is her sister or not. If her sister was wrong, she was wrong, period. Do not do don't know. um Hold on, y'all. Don't know. One knows what went on behind the, or I think she's saying don't no one know. Okay, sorry. But anyway, don't no one know what's going on behind the scenes or behind closed doors. But them. A person can't continue to be on someone's side, especially if they are wrong. It is called growth for Tamika Scott. So that's why I'm assuming they didn't tag Tamika. They must have tagged Candy or Tasha. Um, and then it has nothing to do with money and fame. That's the problem now. Too many people are justifying wrong behavior of people. All right. And then Tamika responded and she said, well said, thank you. This is so true. God knows the truth. It definitely not about money or fame. I love my sister Latasha, and it has had her back for years, right or wrong. It comes a time when when you are mature and have to make the right decisions. God is watching, and I'm not disappointing him for anybody, for nobody is what she said. For nobody. That's what she had said. She had said for nobody. Let me put that back up on the screen, child. My bad, my bad. But yes, this was the response from Tamika based off of someone responding to the entire post, right? All right. Now getting into the next thing. Of course, they performed at the Soul Train Music Awards, but it seems like Tasha had put out a statement before that, right? Tasha was responding to all of the backlash that she was receiving on the internet, okay? And here is what Tasha had to say, okay? I don't know if you guys can really see that, but I'll read it to you. So it says, first off, I'd like to apologize to all of the fans. It's so unfortunate that I have to tell my truth this way. However, in this new space, I won't be silenced by who has the bigger following. And I think, of course, in that, it had to be Candy. Candy seems to have the bigger following out of all of them. Um, if I don't say anything, I'm dragged. And if I do say something, I'm dragged. So here it goes. Me having my own stylist initially came when the group was at odds with the original stylist about being overcharged. The group as a whole felt the way about it. So when they decided to use him again, I had already I made the decision to work with someone else to avoid the confusion. Now let's stop right there. If you decide to work with someone else, okay, and you know that they're still working with them, you didn't think that that would cause confusion, Tasha? You were trying to diffuse the confusion, but you kept it going because that's not the way that you should have handled that per what you're telling us in this statement. We've done 3 shows together, that my stylist styled me and the other ladies wore looks by their stylist, which were all in sync, just like the performance look, for the awards. My stylist and their stylist was in contact all week about the performance look. So I don't see how the same info wasn't shared for the carpet. Had any of my sisters come to my defense, and she put sisters in quotation marks. I think that's very interesting information or interesting tidbit. It wouldn't have gone this far. Instead, they watched me being dragged on the internet as if the problem or this was done intentionally, which is untrue. Okay, now let's go to the next part of this. The reason I am not doing the tour is because the promoter, the girls are on tour with Threaten My Husband's Life. Remember to keep this in mind. The promoter was initially brought to the table by my husband for a few shows. Two of the ladies had the quorum on the show dates. So my sister and I performed alone in ATL, and the other show we had to pull out of. All right. That's where the deal went left over a situation that could have been resolved. The promoter then referenced getting my husband's head touched and me being a widow. Would you have gone on tour with him? If that was any of their husbands, they definitely wouldn't have done the tour either, which I would have supported. Like I told them in management, I'm available for any dates that doesn't include that particular promoter. Okay. I choose family and loyalty over everything. But when my sister chose to disrespect our mother on a public platform, I literally couldn't stomach it. And we haven't spoken since. I am trusting that God will restore and bring our family back together. Now, here's why I say, let me just say this. Here's why I say that Tasha, it seems to definitely be the corporate of the issues. She definitely seems to be the one with the problems. And here's my thing, even before hearing what I heard today. We've heard about that man plenty of times. Okay, we've heard about y'all plenty of times. This ain't nothing new. This ain't nothing new. Nothing new. But anyway, um, let's get into, I think the text messages are gonna show. Oh, okay, they didn't show. However, this was Tiny's caption, and she said, throughout the BS, we still gonna shine at the real Tamika Scott, carrying her weight and some, and not to be shabby with our first run, you know. But anyway, that was Tiny's thing that she had to say. Okay. Now moving on and getting into the last bit of this. Okay. Getting into the last bit of this. Now, it had been said allegedly by Tamika and Candy that Tasha was going solo. I don't know how true this is, but I did see on I think it was Twitter. I saw that um on Twitter somebody was saying that she allegedly was going gospel child, going to have a gospel record. Now, let me tell you, that would be a mistake over here because gospel folks definitely critique much harder. So, sis, I don't think that's really what you want because unfortunately, in the gospel industry, everybody ain't let in. Okay, everybody everybody can't get in the gospel industry just because you can sing "Lord, on deliver me," because all I seem to do is hurt me. All they seem to do is hurt me. Girl, cut it out. Cut it out, cut it out, cut it out. And you can't be pulling out these songs playing victim either. Okay, that's what you can't do, sis. You can't pull these songs out and then want to play victim. That don't work neither. Okay. Anyway, getting into the last bit of this. So today I was minding my business. Okay, like I do all the time. I was over there minding my business, like I do all the time. And this just so happened to pull up on my screen, child. This just so happened. First of all, before we get into that, I got one more thing I want to get into. One quick second, y'all. I am so sorry. I had forgot all about this. And I did want to touch on this because I did bring it up in my live the other day. Um, okay, so now this alleged woman that had put out this post in regards to Tasha's husband, okay? And this is what it says. The most effed up thing the universe can do to you is let you meet the right person at the wrong time. I'm just tired of living a lie all of these years and ready to live in my truth freely and in peace unapologetically. I have no beef with Latasha. So there's two things already with this that I felt like was wrong. Okay? This is this woman's husband. No, you do not get to do any of this in peace. Okay? You do not. Girl, what? What? Anyway, I have no beef with Latasha. That's thing number two. You shouldn't have mentioned sis' name. Never interfere with any of the dealings with Xscape. What are you talking about? Number three. What are you talking about? No one accused you of anything having to do with Xscape. So why did you need to bring them up? So that's strike three. Never made him choose. Strike four. Rocket don't have to choose. Again, you put it have to choose. You saying this like you somebody's wife, sis, but you wasn't. Me and Rocky had our own situation. Strike five. I know this may be shocking news. Strike six. Girl, don't try to tell us it's shocking news. Of course it's shocking news because you lying. Well, I don't know if you lying, but it is shocking news, period. But this was a very complicated relationship. Strike number six. Girl, you wasn't in a relationship with a married man that I couldn't speak on for obvious reasons. Number seven, life can be a B, and I'ma make sure mine is beautiful either way. It is what it is. No, ma'am, you can't do that. And then I didn't know there was a sonogram. All right, now getting on back into some things, she had a response. She came back out on Monday. Now, mind you, this had well a day ago, so this was Tuesday. The crazy Tuesday, Wednesday. We're gonna say Wednesday. Okay. Crazy thing is this though. What I'm about to read, I just don't believe. I don't believe it. But it says my page was hacked. I'm not pregnant, nor am I having any affair with anyone. The fact that a fake sonogram was made with no information on it is crazy. I would never ever. Girl, who gonna hack you and put all of them details like that? And then if you was hacked, why did you wait 2 days before you came out and said something? You lady, you lying. I would never ever knowingly date a married man. Okay. That is not my character. Well, we don't know your character. We don't know you. I was once a married woman myself. I have three amazing and the handsome sons that came from that relationship. I do my best as a single parent, and my boys are proud to call me mama. It's insane that a simple pic at a event turned into a nightmare. I feel for everyone involved because I actually love Escape. This is how I know, sus, that you are lying. Why did you need to name Escape again? The drama that you have is not with Escape. The drama is with Tasha and that man, Rocky. So why do you keep bringing Escape up in this? This is how we know you're not telling the truth, sis. Somebody either paid you to shut up or you just flat out lying. Come on. I don't know what's going or I'm sorry. I don't know what this is about and who would go to these extreme measures, but this was obviously a setup in an attempt to ruin my family and theirs. I don't know what's going on just yet, but I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Girl, let me just say this, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get on out for here. I do have one more thing to show you, and then I'm gonna get off for here. Now, this is crazy because again, you named Escape just like you did in the previous post. That you did that. You did that. It's okay. You just wanted some attention. You wanted some attention. That's all that was. Right? Am I right about it? Am I right about it? Somebody let me know. Am I right about it? Am I right about it? I think I'm right about it. I think I'm right about it. Okay. Now this morning, Escape, you know, they're still doing their shows and stuff like that, so they are on what am I trying to press runs, right? They're on press run, and allegedly from what I'm hearing, since Candy is kind of focused on Escape, she hasn't really been filming with the housewives that much this season. They did say that she kind of had missed a couple group events. All of that is alleged, of course, but it kind of makes sense, especially if she's doing this. But let's take a look at the um interview that they did this morning over there. I think it was on Tigger's radio station or whichever radio station that he works for. But let's take a listen at this because it's a lot. It's a lot. Listen to this.
Long before we started doing the shows. During the show, she has been alienating herself from us. Her manager's called Tiny and said she's booked, and when she's unbooked, they'll let us know.
Oh.
And as far as the rumor about the promoter threatening her husband, the truth of the matter is, he threatened him first. And we have the email.
You saying Rocky threatened the promoter
Yes,
first?
first.
Gotcha.
So when I presented the girl's information or whatever, we called the promoter and he was like, you know, the reason why in other words, the reason why I didn't retaliate to that threat is because of y'all. So she took that as a threat, but he threatened the promoter first. And
got it.
All right, well,
Life is short, ladies. Let me just say,
pieces of the story
crazy.
being told,
Right.
and we haven't said our piece because at the end of the day, we love Tasha and we don't
Right.
want
We
to be
love
going
her.
back and forth on the internet trying to bash
Right,
each other
right.
like it's crazy.
Right.
So we just wait, and we're trying to wait. I'm telling you now. I mean, if it keeps going on, I don't know how much I can hold.
is what
the
fixable.
situation.
I mean, I'm not mad at my sister. I love my sister.
So we definitely heard that Tiny sound like she fed up with the situation. Again, she said that she don't want to beef with Tasha because at the end of the day, I mean they and let's be very clear. Let's be very clear. Groups, ensemble groups that aren't even groups that are made up of a family are gonna always have some type of back and forth, right? We may call this petty, We may call this whatever we're calling this. Y'all got to remember they got a show coming up. Now, about that pregnant stuff, I don't know where all of that stuff came from. But as far as the group drama, as far as dressing for the Soul Train War, different stuff like that, I think that that type of stuff is semi-normal for a group to have to go through. And now them going back and forth on social media, maybe not so much, but I do feel like they're doing whatever a group is going to do. You know what I mean? So I guess with this particular situation, it sounds like Tiny just don't want to have to go there, but she kind of feeling like soon they may have to go there. I'm just hoping that Tasha, you listening to this and sis, you get it together, because one thing about it, a lot of people are going to believe what your sister allegedly said because of the past that her and her husband have. Like her and Rocky, we've always heard stories about Rocky. Hello, R&B divas. Like, come on. I mean, it's always something. So I think in this particular situation, y'all gonna have to drop down in the comment section and let me know what y'all think. Are y'all tired of it, or did that kind of reveal a lot of things? They said it's total sides of the story. There's piece that they have not necessarily spoke on, but it's very interesting to hear them, talk about this situation. So again, y'all, let me know what you think down in the comment section below. I appreciate you all for tuning in. Listen, listen, listen. If you would like to donate to the channel, you may do so. The Cash App is definitely scrolling across the bottom. It is $ Chef Don Don 2, or via Venmo at Chef Don Don 2 as well. Listen, y'all, I appreciate you all for tuning in. I did want to bring y'all that bit of tea with Xscape, since they are in the news. Their new show should be coming out. I'm assuming it's going to be coming out at the start of the new year. So let's I think March is the alleged date. But anyway, y'all, let's drop down in the comment section. Let me know what you think about this. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and bang that notification bell. And I will catch you guys in the next one.